Hey everybody, I had somebody ask me the other day how I'm getting my videos off the PlayStation onto the computer and all that, you know, how I'm capturing. So I figured I'd show you guys how I'm doing it. I was just as curious as everybody else, you know. I see all these videos on YouTube of people recording picture perfect PS3, and so I searched around and I found a lot of forums of people using this thing called an Easy Cap capturing device, and so I got on eBay and went to see how much one costed, and bought one, and that's what I'm using. This right here is what the Easy Cap looks like. All it does is it plugs into a USB port. This right here is just an extender from a USB port, you know, so I don't have this sticking out of the back of my computer. It's a little easier to get to right there. And one side's the USB, the other side is your standard audio video cables, and you also got an S-video hookup as well if you want a little bit better quality picture. When you buy it, most of the auctions that I found on eBay, you know, come with the installation CD and everything, and that's the disc right there. It's got, I believe it's pronounced ULEAD Video Studio 11 on the disc, and it's also got, you know, the drivers and everything for the Easy Cap. It's a pretty straightforward device. It's really easy to use. There's just a couple hitches on the way. You know, I'm using Windows Vista, and it just wouldn't accept the drivers, you know, and I just had to play with it and keep rebooting, and finally it picked it up. But once it started to pick it up, I haven't had no problems since. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, it works great. I mean, as you can see right there, this is my PlayStation off the TV, which is over there. It's pretty straightforward. The software is also really good. It's got a duration thing set there, so you can set, you know, 10-minute duration, so you can record videos, you know, exactly the length for YouTube or whatnot. It's just like any other recording or video studio, you know, setup. It's got all the same features and everything. It even converts files, you know, to compressed files. It records at uncompressed AVIs, so you got to make sure you have a pretty good sized hard drive, you know, a lot of free space, because it'll add up quickly. Now there is one drawback to it, as you can see here. You know, it is just standard audio video, so when you want to record off the PlayStation 3, you're gonna have to record in a standard television resolution, you know, no HD or nothing like that, which it's bad for playing. You know, when you're playing, you really want to have the HD, but for recording for YouTube, nobody's gonna notice, because by the time the video is shrunk down for YouTube quality, you really can't tell the difference at all. It looks just as crisp and just as clear as it would if it was HD. And let's walk over here and show you how it's hooked up on the back of the PlayStation. There's a benefit, you know, to it being on the PlayStation that I'm recording from, because it has separate hookups for your HD and all that. And as you can see back here, I've got my HDMI hookup, and then, you know, the same hookup that's for your PlayStation 2 right there, which is just your standard audio video, where it goes down to the back of the TV, which I'm not going to pull my TV out to show you that part. That's too much work. But on the PlayStation, you can go into your display settings and switch between your HDMI cable or the standard AV cables. And so what I do is, when I'm recording, I just switch to that, and then I switch to the input on my TV that has it, so I can display it. And now, getting it from the TV over to the Easy Cap device, you want to have some Y adapters for all three, you know, red, yellow, and white on your AV cable. That way you can split the signal and run it over to there. You don't want to try to play it while you're recording, because it can be too much lag on the recorder. That's pretty much it, but you can see right here why it's better to capture, because of all the reflection and everything off the TV. And, you know, cameras just don't record TVs very well. Sometimes you get the flicker from the different frame rates, and that's it. That's pretty much everything. I hope that answered your question. If anybody else has any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. And thanks everybody for watching. And go check out Main Man's page. He got over 50,000 views It's awesome, man. Congratulations. Thanks for watching again.